pockets the 3 ball there. Brings the cue ball across table, sets up for the 4. Pockets that 6 ball on the side, brings the cue ball 2 rails. Out above that 7. A nice, powerful stun shot. So, Kevin, thank you for following us. Appreciate that. If you have a moment, go ahead and share the stream. Kevin Patrick. Maybe a little short here. There's a bit of a 50-yard line here shot for Dylan. All right, so Manny takes the first rack. 1-0. He did, Dan. He had a pretty successful first round and kind of whitewashed Brandon the first match. But to be honest, it's a race to 7. Relatively short match for 9-ball. And it is alternating breaks, so it doesn't really give you a chance to steamroll anybody. So it's hard to get back in the match once you're down when someone gets ahead like that. So Dylan must have been really shooting well over there. So pretty nifty shot there. Sort of almost stalled that cue ball at the point of impact. So you'll notice a lot of top players have the ability to slide the cue ball at different distances. Robert, this is a 9-foot diamond table. I believe these are. I was looking to see if they were blue diamond or blue labels or not, but I don't see any label on the table. We'll just call them 9-foot diamonds. Lots of times you'll see either a blue label or a red label on there. I don't see it. I can tell you, the pockets are not friendly. Robert, if this is the first time that you've joined us on our YouTube channel, go ahead and just take a minute and subscribe. And that way you can stay abreast of our upcoming matches. Go live. So that mistake by Dylan on the 9-ball turned into a 2-game swing here. Or the potential to. I think you're right. Dude, it looks like I see a red tag there. Judy, thank you for liking the stream. All right, Manny Chau to break. Looks like he's got that wing ball figured out. As I mentioned, we are racking the 9 ball on the spot. And as a general rule, it sort of takes that wired wing ball out of the equation. And he fires that 1 ball in there, draws the cue ball back, sets up for the 2. Oh, just an unforced error, unexpected. Going for some draw there, miscue. So Dylan with a chance, sort of recover here. And if you're wondering about TTMD billiard streaming, and when we're talking about players that are either sponsored or player reps, what we're really talking about is our player development program. And what we try to do is have people that are good fit for the team that become either reps or player sponsored players. And the sponsored players really fill a role of mentors and leaders on the team. And what they do is a lot of times they'll either work in Scotch double matches with some of the other more junior players, or they'll spend some time, a little one-on-one when they have a chance. And that's really what it's all about. We're trying to build a team that support one another and that like to share the knowledge. And Dylan is just a fountain of knowledge. So he's definitely on the right angle for the 9-ball this time. He was about the 50-yard line last time when he had that unfortunate miss. So on the board, 2 games to 1. Manny Chau in the lead, and race to 7. All right, folks, so if you're just joining us, my name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech MD. ThinkTech MD is a technology services provider. We're out here today covering the 2022 Bob Stocks Memorial. Also like to say thank you to Gina Cunningham. Gina Cunningham is our most reliable sponsor. I've had her for several years. And not only does she sponsor our stream, she helps several of the streamers out here in the area. And very involved in the sport. And not only that, she's a person that if you're looking to buy a home, you're looking to sell your home, this is the person that you want to reach out to. Someone with years and years of experience. And I think the tagline is making families happy, one home at a time. I believe that's it. But a very genuine lady. So if you're looking to buy a home, reach on out to Gina Cunningham from Keller Williams Integrity. So Dylan going to give that back. So Robert, if you're over there on the YouTube channel, there should be a subscription button there on the, I think the bottom left, bottom right of the stream. If you're watching us over there on the TTMD Billiard streaming page and you're using the ad or the plug-in that you're watching our stream, you can just pop on over to the actual YouTube channel. Thank you, Chuck, for the share. Appreciate that. So, folks, I am going to go ahead and put a donation link up in our stream in case anyone feels inclined to make a donation. I had a few people message me on the side. As a general rule, we typically don't ask for donations, but if folks are willing to give a donation, we'll go ahead and put that out there. So I'll go ahead and put our link in the chat. So that's our donation link. It'll take you to a page where you can, I think the minimum donation is $10. I apologize for that, but I get hit with a fee on every transaction. So out of a $10 donation, I think I get $5. But after that, they don't take any more. It's like the minimum, or excuse me, the maximum they'll take is $5 or a certain percentage. But point is, if you guys would like to make a donation, feel free. And thank you in advance. So I believe Manny was going for the make there. I'm not sure he was playing safe. I thought maybe he might be trying to hide the cue ball there. But I think he was trying to make that 2 ball past the 8 ball, just overcut it a bit. Looks like Dylan just put a little extra spin into that ball, maybe threw it out of the pocket a little bit. And if you don't know what throw is, when you're spinning the cue ball, the object ball you hit, or you're aiming at, will get thrown or spun, if you want to say, in the direction of the spin of the ball. So if you're spinning the cue ball to the left, it will throw the cue ball to the right. Excuse me, throw the object ball to the right, if that makes sense. I'm certainly not a BCA instructor or an instructor of any level. Just trying to help out folks when I'm talking about throw, etc. All right, so Manny going airborne over this 3 ball. So he's got to get over an edge of the 3. Maybe not the full ball. Coming right at us. Successful jump over that 3 ball. Pockets the 2. Thanks to 3 ball cross side. Got some work to do to get around here for the 8 ball. Might be natural. Two rails, yeah. Oh. Pretty fortunate roll there by Manny. He's going to leave Dylan in a tough spot. Length of the table in the pocket. Shooting over or off the pocket, essentially. A real tough safety request from here. I don't think he can bank where he's at there. He don't have the angle to do that, to come back where he's at. How did he hit it? Pretty good shy. Good try. Didn't see a whole lot of options there for Dylan. If anyone else there saw something else, I didn't see it. Just a tough spot to be in. Manny fires that 5 ball coming back around table. Is he going to scratch? He's looking like he is. Oh. Not today. Rolls that 8 ball in. All right, so Manny Chau up 3 games to 1. Want to race to 7. All right, so we're out here today at the First Break Sports Bar in Sterling, Virginia. We're at the 2022 Bob Stocks Memorial 9-ball championship. Thank you to Lambros Cues for sponsoring us. Gina Cunningham from Keller Williams Integrity. And ThinkTech MD, that's my business. Supporting the sport. Manny Chau to break. He's got the break figured out. Chop the 1 ball in the side and a wing ball. Sorry about that. A little slow on the camera. Robert, thank you very much. And I will let you know. I'm sure you probably did. And so listen, hey, thank you very much, Robert. It really means a lot to us. Well, like you mentioned, Tim, every table can have its own personality, and sometimes it's hard to get that speed. Ball in hand, right? Yeah, ball in hand given. So pretty open table here for Dylan. I see no real problem with any transitions. As soon as I said that, it got straight on the 5. Maybe not as straight as I first thought, but it was enough to have to force him to drive into that cue ball, to run it off of that long rail for position. Maybe overcooked it just a bit. Cue ball's going to be flying. It's going to be heading down the table there because he's hitting this 6 ball so thin. Good control of the speed. Good control of the speed. Does it hold up for him? I don't think so. I don't think so. I can tell by the expression there that it's not great news. Well, maybe. Maybe you can see it. It's close. So I'm pretty sure that Dylan was trying to play safety there. I don't think he was even trying to make the 7 ball in that bottom left-hand corner pocket, and certainly wasn't trying to make the top right corner pocket. So sort of a 50-50 shot on the 8 ball. I think you want to go to the bottom right-hand corner pocket with this shot. From here, it would be the top right-hand corner pocket. See what Dylan is thinking here. He's quite the kick master. He's got a. Oh, you can see it. See the edge of it. He thinks he's gonna spin this ball. So very nice touch. I'm not sure he was really even trying to make that ball. He was just trying to thin off of it, bring the cue ball back down table. He might have gotten unfortunate and left and a shot for Manny. He did, but the intent was there. All right, so Manny Chau, 4 games to 1 over Dylan Spohr. Race to 7. It'll be Dylan's break. Don't count him out. So I hope you all are enjoying our coverage today. It was supposed to be a 2-day event. I think we're going to get it done in one. Asked the players today because we had a reduced field. And the consensus is if we can get it done in one day, we will. So hold on to your hat. Got a lot of pull today. Oh, don't touch the rack. So it looks like Dylan can see almost the full 1 ball. Just leaks into that side pocket. One more thing I wanted to share about the format today while I have everyone. I'm sorry for the dead air. I was just kind of looking at my screen here and just looking at a couple pages. But one thing about the format, we're playing double elimination until we get to the final 16. Final 16, we'll do a redraw. And from there, we will go single elimination. It'll be a race to 9. So where's everybody viewing from today? I see we've got almost 100 viewers in our channel. And I would hazard there's a fair amount of them from the DMV area. Do we have anybody from the West Coast today? So that ball just kept rolling and rolling. It looked like it was going to be just a routine shot there for Manny. And it took maybe 2-3 revolutions further. We got New Jersey in the house. G and Jim from New Jersey. G Medina. And Jim Malore. Welcome. Pennsylvania, Ed Kearney. Welcome. We've got quite a few players here in the tournament from the Pennsylvania area. Dylan Spohr being one of them. All right, Manny Chau to break. Up 5-1. Race to 7. Manny just keeps chopping that one ball, that cut break in that side pocket. He's got it down. Tough look at the 2. Is he going to masse this ball? Yeah. Catches that long rail first. I was going to say a little unlucky, but it might work out fine. I thought the 6 ball was going to block his angle into the 3. Did not. Just a nice little stun shot there. Another center ball shot. So Manny looking to go on the hill here. All right, so Manny Chau, 6 games to 1 over Dylan Spohr, a race to 7 on the hill. So again, if you're just joining us, right here today at First Break Sports Bar in Sterling, Virginia. And Jim, yeah, I agree. Manny's looking pretty strong, and that break is pretty formidable. Good news for Dylan is it's his break. Dry break by Dylan. You can see a little bit of frustration coming out there. Right now, it's a race to the 2 ball. 2-9 is looking pretty tantalizing. So Manny electing to avoid that 2-9 combination. Sets up for the 2 in the side. Give a little courtesy there. Just going to wait. Table next to him, we have Mr. Anthony Luong. He's the owner of the First Break Sports Bar. He's competing. So pretty generous bump off that 9 ball. Maybe a little straight on the 5. Might be able to stun it over there. Didn't have the room to do that. Just took what the pocket gave him, what the shot gave him. Didn't try to do too much. So that's an instance of trying to slide the cue ball, and it's just running out of gas before it gets there. And sometimes what happens is your stroke isn't exactly in the center. So as that ball starts to stall out as it gets to the point of contact, it sort of drifts left or right. Sometimes that spin will even throw it. So it looks like that's what happened there on the 6 ball. I'll tell you, he's looking good. Manny is looking good. Shoo. Playing with that point on the side pocket there. And to take the match, 7-1. And he does, 7-1.